You are the principal?
I'm the director of operations.
Oh, okay.
Co-leader.
As long as there's somebody I can speak to.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Have a good day. I'm good.
What grade is your son in?
My 11-year-old just came to 6th grade, and I have an 8th grader, Elijah.
Okay.
Elijah Guzman.
How was the first couple of days?
Not so good. That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
You guys made the news. I see.
We made the news.
First of all, electrical tape. Y'all put it on my son. They had just came from their dad's house, and the thing is, this is my son's first year here. That's the worst experience ever for him to get electrical tape wrapped around him. I'm not here to sue. I'm not here for none of that. I'm just a concerned parent about my kids. I don't want my kids touched. I heard that they get patted down from head to toe to get their uniforms checked from head to toe. That's not true.
Not at all.
And if they're not suited up right, they get a sticker saying under construction. Isn't that embarrassing? Isn't that bullying?
So, can I tell you what the uniform?
Yeah, I just want to know if that's bullying, because that if you're picking out a child just because they forgot their belt or they're not wearing the right shirt, you're going to label them and put a sticker saying under construction. That's bullying.
So,
Yeah, go ahead.
totally hear you, and I appreciate you coming in. And
Go ahead, yeah.
like this. So, we have a uniform policy here that we take pretty seriously, because we want to make sure that students are really focused on learning, and that when they're in class, they're in uniform. If we don't uphold it kind of in its entirety, then it gets really hard because, our staff aren't able to tell whether students have actually gone for a uniform check or not. We know that this is like a big change, so we did leading up to the years, we bought a ton of uniform polos, we've been giving them out. Any student who comes here not wearing a uniform polo, we're just giving the shirt to them. We also have a ton of khaki pants in there. We've just been giving those out. We've reported, so we can say, yeah, this person got the uniform pants, but we're not asking for anything in return. We really want to be able to provide those items for families. Same thing with shoes, actually.
Yeah, my kids told me about that. But is it in the handbook that you guys are allowed to put electrical tape around the kids?
So,
you guys bought shirts, you guys bought pants, but didn't get belts. You got electrical tape.
that's right. So at first we did not have belts, and that was a mistake on our part. So what we did is a quick solution, just that students could go to class, because we want students to be in class learning, was give them something that would just look like a belt. So we would just hand them a piece of tape and say, hey, here's something that will look like a belt for today so that you can get into class. And then last night we went out and bought a ton of belts, or yesterday we were giving out tons of belts to kids. I went and got more belts last night. We're not going to use electrical tape anymore.
But wouldn't it be fair to give the kids at least the first week? Because, my kids are stressing their uniforms now. My kids, instead of them wanting to come to learn, they're stressing their uniforms. Don't you think it should be about the education? I understand and know what Kennedy was all about. And I understand and know that you guys are trying to make it a better school. But to hear this come from my kids and to hear, under construction, that's bullying. That's literally bullying. If a child forgot a belt or is not in the right shirt or whatever, that sticker, that's degrading them, and that's sitting there. You don't even know their issue. They could be disabled. They can be, you don't know. You can be hurting their feelings. You get what I'm saying? My kids, when I showed them the story, my son told me, that's why I'm here today, that you guys placed electrical tape on my child. And I'm the type of mother that I am. Like I said, I'm a very concerned mother. I do care about my kids, and I want to make sure they're getting their education and not getting picked on because of what they wear. You know what I'm saying? Now, my son told me, Elijah, he told me that his gym is on Thursdays, and Esteban told me his gym is on Mondays. Tomorrow is Thursday. My son doesn't have up sweats. He has straight blue ones, but I don't want him to, it's getting picked on. We're getting the uniform. I have 4 kids. I'm a single mother of 4 kids. You know what I'm saying? Their dad went and bought them uniforms only for him to get slapped in the face, saying that they can't wear the black pants, they can't wear this, they can't wear that, they can't, I know you guys sent out the papers. I told them where to go. I told them to go to Blake's. You know what I'm saying? But we were under the impression that they can still wear their plain polos.
For gym.
No, their plain collar polos for school.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's what.
So
I just want to make sure my sons are not getting touched. I want to make sure my sons are not getting bullied or tormented by the teachers or getting certain stickers because they didn't do this or they didn't do that. I don't want my kids coming home stressing about detention. They told me if they don't wear something, if they wear, let's per se, I get them 3 up shirts, and they wear it throughout the week. He was told that if he's found wearing the same shirt, he's getting detention. Okay, I just want to get all this fair and square cleared out. I want to make, I walked from my house over here in concern for my kids, and I saw them today. I was like, one of them has on a belt. The other one doesn't have on a belt. It didn't fit. So their dad is bringing them the belts. My concern was them getting electrical tape wrapped around them, you know. Yeah. And not only that, when you wrap electrical tape around a child, they get looked at. Who knows if a kid wants to pick on them? You guys got to understand that. You know what I'm saying? You guys put yourselves to that level to put electrical tape. And I understand you want to keep them in school. But what if, let's per se, I sent my kids to school with electrical tape. Y'all call DCF. Y'all do something. I know y'all would. Because this kid is, what is this kid doing coming home, coming to school with electrical tape when he should be wearing a belt? But yeah, you guys are doing that. So it's not fair. I just want to make sure my kids are getting an education. They just should worry about education, should worry about homework, and that is it. That's it. I don't care about, I'm not the news and suing and all that other crap. I'm not up for that. I'm not that type of woman. But my kids are my world, and I just want to make sure that they're okay and they're not getting picked on by the staff.
Totally understand and appreciate that. And what I can say is that every adult in this building is like here for the same reason. And that is because they want to make this school the best school in Springfield.
And you guys just opened. You guys are new. You guys don't want to get a bad name. But look what happened. So I'm like, oh, man, you guys already hit the news, guys. You know, so I'm telling my kids that. So it's just the frustration of what I heard. You know, like, you shouldn't have to come to school and get patted down and checked from head to toe. Like, they told me even their socks, they get checked. So, I mean, they shouldn't have to feel like a prisoner coming to school as a prisoner, getting checked head to toe. They're not bringing weapons or whatever the case may be. They should be walking through metal detectors instead of that, you know, getting patted down. But I don't know. I was to the point to pull my kids out of the school.
Sorry to hear that. So what
I did not get no sleep. I did not. I've been up. I have not slept the most of half an hour. Really worried about my kids, worried about that. I mean, I can care less. Like I said, I can care less about the story. I just want to make sure. I don't want my kids to I don't want to be back here. I don't want to be back here upset. I don't want to be back here. I was even going to put it in writing just so it can be for the record. You know what I'm saying? But my kids are not troublemakers. My kids, they just promise me that they'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Eli has gym tomorrow.
Yep, so they don't need a gym uniform this week.
They don't need a gym uniform this week, but they have to start. That's what I'm saying. Just give them at least give these kids the fair, you know, first week. You know what I'm saying? Because they are kids. They do forget, and you know, parents are responsible as well. You know what I'm saying? Can't slack it on the parents because it's not all on the kids. You know. But I make sure my kids, because when my kids came to school on the first day of school, they came from their dad's house. Their belt is in my house.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Teachers don't understand the situation. The principals don't understand the situation. They don't know where these kids come from. My kids go from my house to their dad's house whenever they want. So when they innocently forget something, I don't want them to get picked on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's fair warning. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that they're getting detention for not wearing the proper shirt or the proper belt.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to hear that.
Yeah, so no student this week is getting detention for anything related.
But is that what happens if they forget a belt, they get detention?
So down the road, after the first couple of weeks, if they have a uniform infraction, like they come not in uniform, then we call the parent to try and get the parent here to get that uniform piece, or we try and provide that uniform piece for them. Okay.
So just in case, that's what I would like, phone call, because their dad does sometimes forget a belt or two. He's so worried about the uniform that he forgets the belt. That's what he did on the first day of school. So.
Yeah. So I want to be totally honest, because, you know, we're sitting here having this conversation. We have been using uniform under construction stickers just so that teachers know, yep, this kid went through uniform check. They're just missing a piece. It's fine. We're going to fix it. And that's the way that we've messaged it to kids. And it sounds like that is not something you think we should be doing, and I understand.
It's not that something you should be doing.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be doing it. That's bullying. That's teasing the kid. Aha, you're under construction. Like, come on now. There's kids out here that do that to other kids. Why label them? I don't want that sticker on my child. And my child will tell me if that sticker's been on him, and he will bring me the sticker. If anything, I want a phone call. That should be the normal thing. Give them a phone call like, hey, your son or your daughter doesn't have the proper shirt or the proper belt or is not wearing the right socks or right color socks or whatever. Give me a call. Don't label my kids. I mean, I'm not saying just my kids, but I'm speaking just about my kids, but in general, as a concerned parent. You know, I was like, what? Under construction? Are you serious? And they get put to the side.
So if they go to class. Our number one goal is to get kids in class and to have this building be a safe building for kids.
And they can't use lockers no more?
So right now we're having them use, in all of our schools really, we have students use storage inside classrooms because we don't want hallways that are full of kids all the time and that look really unsafe. I don't know.
I've been in and out this school. I already know how the hallways. I was just curious.
Yeah.
This is what I was told.
Yeah.
They only get 2 breaks?
So they get 2 breaks during the day. After second period they get a break, then they also get a break after 5th period. And then they also have lunch break in the middle of the day. And then during the day they have one of their encore classes, whether it's art, gym, or theater.
And they have to stay. They're not changing classes no more. They're staying in the same class?
So for this week, they're not going to art or gym or theater, which is why they don't need a fitness uniform, but normally they would transition to those classes. But for math and English and science or history, they're in the same classroom with the same group of kids. The idea there is that they, like, as a homeroom, they really build a sense of team. They see 3 different teachers over the course of the day. We found that in our other middle schools, that's something that really helps those students, like, get huge academic gains and feel really cohesive.
Yeah.
Because they're able to get to know each other really well and feel really comfortable in the classroom. And then also it helps like build a school culture that is really about learning, where we don't have kids that are spending a ton of time in the hallways.
Where should they put their coats? Because my kids are walkers.
Yep. So right now we have milk crates that kids use. Like we have kind of crates.
So they can wear whatever coat they want.
Yep. And then
they bring it in the class, and I just want to make sure, because...
Yep. And they store it there. And then for the winter, we're looking into getting coat hooks in classrooms that students can hang up their coats once we have like more winter stuff.
Okay.
Because we know that that's going to be,
Yeah, I was just curious because I'm like, okay, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that. I'm like, let me figure out what you can do. You know what I'm saying?
And I know that this is like not the way we want to start the year.
I don't think you guys wanted to start the school year with a lawsuit or whatever the case may be, but it's just like, I think electrical tape is over the line, and whatever else is done. I mean, one student spoke up. If I wouldn't have showed that to my son, I wouldn't be here right now. Because I wouldn't even do that to my own child, regardless of the situation, or label them with stickers or anything like that. You got to understand, these kids are not the same kids from Kennedy. I understand you guys are trying to ship it up because it was shipped out years ago. I understand that, but try to understand the kids. Some parents don't care. Some of these kids are just disrespectful. Some of these kids are peaceful. Some of these kids are bullies. Some of these kids just don't want to go to school. Some of these kids want to go to school and just there's all types of kids. I work with kids, and my own, like I said, the kids in general, but my kids mainly.
Yeah.
Because I will be here in a heartbeat like I was today. I will be here. But, so my son can wear regular sweatpants tomorrow. Or he can just wear
Tomorrow he should wear a regular school uniform.
Regular school uniform.
Yep.
And next week everything's going to hit I just want to make sure.
And we're going to send a communication this week home in the backpacks, and then probably a call too that says more specifically like when they need to start wearing their gym uniform.
Okay, I know, because I asked my son, and he was like, oh, I start Thursday. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm definitely going to your school tomorrow. Because I don't want you getting picked on.
Yeah.
But,
So A couple of things. One, would you be interested in being part of a parent council? 'Cause it seems like you're the type of parent who would be really helpful to have on one.
Parent council? Is this new?
I don't think they had one last year, but in all of our schools we have a parent council, so we can make sure that we're hearing from parents and you guys are able to like work with us as a team.
I mean, I'm glad that you guys changed to the charter school. I'm glad because Eli, when he was here last year, he was complaining about the teachers. Or, you know what I'm saying? He was picked on last year. Yeah. And then now it's just, the uniform. Yeah. And then they come home and it's just, oh, no. Maria Betancourt. Maria.
Yeah.
Bet.
Yeah.
An.
Yeah.
Court.
Okay. And your son's name?
Elyjah. Guzman. And Esteban. Guzman. Esteban is in 6th grade and Eli's in 8th grade.
And what's the best phone number to reach you?
860-888-6673.
So, I really appreciate you coming in today. I want to be totally honest. This uniform under construction stickers are being used, and it's something that we now need to look at more closely, because the way that we've seen it is we just want teachers to be able to know that this kid has a uniform check. I hear you. I just want to be honest with you, because I don't want what have happened is while we've been sitting here in this room,
yeah.
Your son got one today, and then he comes home, and then we've got to sit here again tomorrow.
Exactly.
So what I'll say is I'm going to talk to our principal about this right after this.
Yeah.
And we'll figure it out. And I'm really sorry that this is the way that our relationship started.
It's okay. I came in peace. I came in peace, and that's what I'm about. It's all about peace. I don't want my son with electrical tape. I don't want my son with a construction sticker. Although I'll doubt that'll happen. But then again, kids forget.
I know.
You get what I'm saying? Let's get serious. We'll be in the middle of the school year and be like, oh, I forgot my belt, and then boom, you get that. I used to be teased all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I can't. I'm the type of mother that I'm always in the schools. I haven't been here in a long time because Eli was here last year, and
what was last year like for him? Hard.
He was praying that you guys got new staff. He was hoping you guys got a new principal. He was hoping there was gonna be a change, but he didn't know it was gonna be such a dramatic change like this. As far as stressing the uniforms, he's happy. He likes his teachers. He likes the new stuff. Yeah, he does. It's just the fact that.
Who does he have for teachers?
I don't know. He named so much. Esteban, for him to experience that on the first day, electrical tape. And I was telling him, oh, this is a new school, it's going to be good and this and that and all this other stuff. For him to experience that, And I didn't find out till yesterday. He's like, yeah, Ma, they did it for me the first day of school. I'm like, what? Are you serious? I'm like, no. But yeah, there should be a different way. That you're labeling the kids. You know what I'm saying? There has to be a different way for the teachers to at least know. I mean, or if not, call the parents.
Yeah.
Or try to figure out a different way, because I see something else happening with under construction and whatever else that's going on. We want to make sure that. And there's some parents that care. There's some parents that don't care. And that's why I can't speak for everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm speaking for my kids.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for listening to me.
Thank you. So